Hey scholars, and welcome APES. Whoa, hopefully I didn't offend you. That APES means it stands for AP Environmental Students. Welcome to the class. What we're going to talk about today in this first opening welcome lecture is simply just what are we doing here? Why are we even watching this online? Well, this is what we call the flipped classroom. It's kind of a new teaching strategy. I like it because it allows us to move really, really fast through the content as well as it makes class time a little bit more exciting. So basically the gist of the flipped classroom is that when you guys go home, instead of doing homework like written problems or working on things, your homework is to watch these video lectures. So that kind of negates all the boring stuff that we would do in class. So that means when you come into class, we can do labs and activities and things that will supplement what you watched and learned the night before when you were doing your homework, which is watching these lectures like this one. So that's kind of the gist of the flipped classroom. The other thing I wanted to talk about today in this little quick intro is our website. And this is the website that you're going to be using throughout the semester for all of our flipped classroom needs. And so let's go over a little bit about it. So the first thing I want to show you guys today is the calendar. Now this calendar will be very useful later when we start a larger study, large lab survey that we'll be doing. I'll probably put your names up here as far as your schedules go, when you need to do your part in the lab, as well as maybe any extra homework assignments or big due dates for things I'll post on this calendar as well. And if you get bored, you can always feed our little tree frog over here. Anyway, also on our website is the syllabus, and I reference this because I want you to go over this with your parents. It talks about grading policy, late policy for homework or any projects. A lot of different stuff, classroom materials, goes over all that stuff, even the pace of how fast we're going to move. And if you notice that we move extremely fast in this class, and mostly because it's one of those, there's a lot of stuff a lot of content to get through, and we have a big AP exam here coming up. So that is kind of the gist of the syllabus. We also have a discussion blog, which is picked up from where we last left in the last semester, just a little bit, basically very simple. There's the blog topic. You go to click on comments and it takes you to comments, and then you can go ahead and post your comment, I believe, down at the bottom. It shows you, like, you can put your name, your email, but that's not published, your whatever, and if you have a website, and then comment, and then hit submit, and it's pretty easy. You get an easy homework grade based on you commenting on the blogs. Another thing is APES Extra Help. I gave you two things here. One of them is the Living in the Environment book, but you will have a virtual book that you can take home and upload to your computer of our textbook. That way you don't have to check out books that are really heavy, and I just don't like to issue books because it's just a lot to carry around when you can just carry it on a thumb drive, very, very small. Also, I've given you the textbook companion site. This has a lot of very, very helpful things. Actually, let's go there real quick so you can see what it's got. First of all, this is our textbook. There's the cover of it. It has a few things. This is all for chapter 1, but you can do it by chapter. There's all the chapters of the textbook. You can have flashcards for every major vocabulary. I strongly recommend using this. There's a practice quiz. There's all sorts of good stuff that you can utilize on this website to help you better prepare for the assessments in this class, which I've always heard are pretty big doozies. This is about me, in case you want to know about me, while I'm qualified to teach this course and my education and experience. There's that, and also a little bit more about my pets as well that I have at home. Here's where you're going to be accessing all of your lecture videos, and this is all planned out for you. If you click here, there will be videos here. Let's go to one that already has videos, like Chapter 7. Let's take a look at that one. So here are the videos in order as far as by section, by the chapter. And so you can take a look at those, and I'll assign you so many to watch per night, and then you can take your own notes. This one was very short, only has 3. Also, what I've done is this semester I've also put in case you guys have questions. Let's say you're watching the video, you're like, man, I really don't know what they're talking about here. Maybe you can better explain this for me. What you can do is just highlight the Chapter 7. It scrolls over. This says questions and discussion. You click on that, and then it's just like the blog that we did before, except that it just says free field to ask questions on the chapter and or hold discussions with your fellow apes about the content. So if you guys want to have some discussion or kind of use that as a study group online, you can do that as well. All I have to do is hit add comment and then comment again, just like we did with the blog earlier. So you can see that I've broken up all the chapters by 6 weeks. Now I might change this around a little bit because we have a lot less time being in the spring semester to take the AP environmental to cover all the content before the AP Environmental Science exam made by the College Board. So I might be switching a little bit around, but we're going to be moving at a very, very fast pace per 6 weeks. And actually, this number will probably increase chapters, and so will this one. It sounds crazy, but we don't have as much time in that 36 weeks because the exam is May 8th this year. So, APES labs, there's a couple labs we'll be doing. Those are just, you don't need to mess with that right now, but that's where our labs will be found. Any homework, any extra things on top of watching video lectures I might post there, but probably nothing much there. And actually, this tab might get deleted in the future. If you need to contact me for any reason, you can just click on the Contact Mr. D button. It actually gives you my plan as far as my schedule goes, planning period, office hours, things like that during second period. I'll put the times up there for you as well, in case your parents want to call in. And then name, put your last name, you need an email, and then just hit comment, and it'll send me right to my email address at the school, and I'll be able to get that. Also, this year we have the Earth Science MSL, also Common Exam Review Help, and I'll also be posting other review help, probably put another tab here for AP exam, the big one that you have to pay for in the springtime to get your college credit, and I'll probably post some helpful things there as well. So that's just the gist of our website and the gist of the flipped classroom. I'm excited about our journey together. I'm excited that you've chosen to take AP Environmental Science, and I can't wait to get started on this journey with you. We'll see you next time.